Hi, and welcome to the Addiction Severity Index, or ASI. My name is George.
And I'm Angela.
And we're here to help you get to the interviews that make up the ASI.
That's right, and as helpers, it's our job to guide you along the way. Using the up and down arrows, please enter the month, day, and year of your birth. Clicking and holding down the arrow will speed the counter up and down.
Is this your correct age? Click yes or no.
Great, let's get started with the ASI. This interview will take approximately 60 minutes to complete.
The first interview is with Dr. Simmons. She's going to ask you a few questions about your general health. That's her door straight ahead. Just click on it to get started.
Hello, I'm Dr. Simmons. I have a few questions I want to ask you about your general and physical health.
Estimate how many different times in your life you have been hospitalized overnight for physical or medical problems. In the last 30 days, about how many days did you visit a hospital emergency room?
This is probably easier than you thought. Your next interview is right over there. Mr. Fielder needs to ask you a few questions about your alcohol and drug use. Remember, anything you tell him is strictly confidential. Give his door a click to get started.
Hello, come in. I need to ask you some questions about your use of drugs and alcohol. Let's begin.
In the past 30 days, about how many days did you drink any alcohol? On how many of these days did you drink at least 5 drinks? In the past 30 days, how much money have you spent on alcohol? Which of the following substances have you used in your lifetime?
Last one. Now, Dr. Hamilton needs to ask you some questions about your emotional health. Her door is straight ahead. We'll see you in just a bit.
Hello. Welcome. I want to ask you some questions about your emotional health and how you've been feeling. How many times in your life have you been treated for a psychological or emotional problem while in an inpatient setting or hospital? Estimate how many different times in your life you have entered outpatient treatment or counseling for emotional or psychological problems. To your knowledge, have you ever received a diagnosis for an emotional or psychological problem other than drug or alcohol abuse?